Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hector, and today we're going to be unboxing the M2 MacBook Air in the 15-inch format. This laptop is sold and advertised as an everyday laptop, but at $1,500, that's a little expensive for an everyday laptop. In any case, here it is. Let's go ahead and get started. So in typical Apple format, there's not much to the box. It just says MacBook Air on the top. A nice little picture of the laptop itself. Very minimalistic as usual. On the back, we have the two usual pull tabs. Let's go ahead and pull those. And as you can see here, it's a 15-inch MacBook Air with the M2 chip, 512 gigabytes of storage, and then 8 gigabytes of RAM. Let's go ahead and open it. There you go. Very sleek in the inside, nice and thin, as expected, as it should be, since this is a MacBook Air. Let's set that to the side for a second. And in the box, we have our usual. We have this nice braided cable, USB-C to MagSafe. And this is the lower end 30 watt brick, if I'm not mistaken. 35 watt. Has two outlets. And just plug it in just like this, and then this end would go to the computer. So that was the cable and the wall adapter, 35 watts for the basic model. You can upgrade to a higher wattage. I don't recall what that is off the top of my head, but I think it's around 70 watts. And inside of here we have our usual, probably our stickers. Couple stickers. Nice, it matches the color of the laptop itself. Just a little welcome packet to your MacBook Air. Nothing too exciting in here. I think that was it. Like I was mentioning earlier, this is sold and advertised as the everyday laptop, even though the prices on them are pretty expensive for an everyday laptop. I'm not going to be rushing to buy a $1,500 laptop for one of my kids, I can tell you that. Now let's get into the laptop itself. As they've been doing it with their packaging, this is very normal. And there it is. Almost identical to my MacBook Pro. However, it is a lot thinner, and you can see that by the lack of space here. That's the headphone jack. On the other side, we have that MagSafe connector, and then just two USB-C ports. Let's go ahead and open it up. So I would think this would be a MacBook Pro, other than the fact that this doesn't have any speaker holes on the top of the laptop. My MacBook Pro has speaker holes right here. Obviously on this one, they decided against it. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure the design team found a workaround. Ignoring the fact that this doesn't have the speaker holes here, this looks exactly like a MacBook Pro, but obviously, like I mentioned, just in a lot thinner format. I'm gonna grab my MacBook Pro so we can put them side by side. So here's my MacBook Pro on top, and then this is the MacBook Air on the bottom. As you can see, they look pretty much identical. And what I was mentioning earlier was the fact that my MacBook Pro inside has these holes for the speakers. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera or not, but that's one of the major differences that I see on the Air. As you can see here, hopefully we can focus, there we go. There's absolutely no holes for those speakers. The screens look pretty much identical, and the laptop, the feel of it is pretty much identical, other than the fact that it's a lot thinner. So now let's compare it to the MacBook Air, or like a 2017 model or 2015 model. So from the front, the older Air is a lot thinner, but that's because it was a tapered design. So here are the two laptops. As you can see, the old MacBook Air design, because of the tapered design, is a lot thinner on top than the new MacBook Air. From the back, not so much. I think maybe the new one is a little bit thinner. Just by the eye test, would be thinner than the old style MacBook Air. Okay, now for that one. Like I mentioned, this model is an M2 chip, which promises significant performance enhancements. This one in particular is a 15-inch screen, and it looks stunning. I was amazed on how well the display looked. Obviously, once I turned it on, it is very similar to my MacBook Pro. To sum it up, the M2 MacBook Air feels like a significant upgrade, especially in terms of performance and portability. I'll be doing a full review later, just once I spend some more time with it, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this unboxing, please consider subscribing so I can reach my first 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.